So we're about to start our strip grazing again on the cover crops. They actually ate this piece the last time they were here, but we've had about 3 or 4 days of rain, so they haven't been back to the cover crops. This is the bull herd. 130 animals are about to walk past me, or I might walk with them, and they're basically going. So here you can see a blue line, that's the electric wire to keep them off the bananas, and this side we have an orange one. Just yeah, they're both the same, just different colors, and they're going up here to this wall of food, which is taller than me. I'm 6 foot tall, so that's over 2 meters tall there, and hopefully the cattle will come quite quickly. Led by a nice little Angoni bull that I'm watching, the white and spotty black one. Let's hope. I'm going to pause for a bit until they get closer. So they've started moving again. Got given pushing half of them. They're unsure again. They haven't been here for a while, but as soon as they reach this cover crop and they realize, then they'll be happy. They'll push through. So today we've got 400 meters lined up with wire already. So there's 4 different blocks they'll be in, including ones we've only just planted. I'm going to move out the way. Okay, so here are the first comers, and it's open. They don't realize it yet, but they're going to go into there. Like I say, that's 2 meters of feed. Cover crops. It's all mixed. I can list it for anyone who wants to know, but it's mostly sun hemp, red and black, sorghum, red and white, millet, pearl millet and finger millet. There's cowpeas, there's dolichos lab, there's sunflower, there's velvet beans. I think I've named all of them. And I'm not sure if we put the panicum maximum, and there's teff grass, but I'm not sure if we put panicum maximum in here. Okay, so 130 bulls ready for the feedlot now. Most of these, that's say 2023. There they go. So far they've received no feed in their lives. A bit of supplementation in the winter and phosphorus supplementation this time of year, but not proper feed. And yeah, the 2023s will all go to the feedlot. There are a few 2022 still left. They were a bit small for feedlot last year, so they're really big this year. They're already 350 kgs. But yeah, there you go, a 2-year-old animal, that one. That's a 3-year-old. So they've started grazing. There's my bananas. These have been planted since January last year, January 2024. And they should start putting bunches out now. The only reason they are late is because we had a frost that killed them all back. They all started again in July of 2024, last year. Look at that, it's quite nice muscle definition in most of these that are the right size. And this is a Sussex type, quite short. Going to be good for beef, I'm sure, when he hits the feedlot. That's one I'm watching for breeding. I like it a lot. So yeah, 130 animals passing here. That's a bit small. Oh, those are 2024s. So they've still got another, they'll stay with me this year, and they'll be back here next year doing this again. So once they realize there's good food ahead of them, they won't be dawdling like this. But, yeah, that's the last of them. I'm going to walk in the bananas a bit and show you what's happening. So we've also got free range pigs in here running around. I've got sheep, but they haven't found this side yet. But the pigs have been in here knocking over irrigation and stuff. And yeah, so now we're right next to 130 bulls in the bananas. And we hope none of them get over the wire. So look at the sunflowers there, and they're full of creepers. The creepers have crept all the way up to the top of the sunflower. That one's found a stalk of maize. It's got a maize cob. Sorry, I forgot to mention that in the crop. 2022 animal ready for the feedlot. Look at this. I think this will be Centro, the leaf that's creeped up all the way here. But there we go, look. Ready for the feedlot, all of these 2023s and 2022s. That's a 1 year old. He's got another year. This makes me very happy seeing this. And these bulls were actually just free ranging in the mature bananas a moment ago. Oh. So yeah, look at that. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, the bananas are a bit weak in this section. Not sure why. Maybe soil differences. Oh, look at that sunflower. Sure. The sunflower is just being overtaken by the Centro. Some people have told me it's Sriracha, but when I look on the internet, I feel it's more like Centro, creeping all the way up the, and even on the sorghum, it's the same. So there's a feast here for them. Even though they've knocked all this over, I'm not worried. That's doing beneficial stuff in my eyes and in my mind for the soil. There's Panicum maximum near that bull's mouth, so it is in the mix, which is good. That black guy is one of our breeding bulls. Check, he's smaller than a 2022, but I don't mind, because that's what I want. I want a smaller framed animal going forward, especially so we can do more like this, using cattle to do work for the farm. Look at that, there's two sorghums there, and they are just covered with the creeper which is around the base of the banana trees. Hopefully the fly is buzzing around my phone on reducing the quality of my audio, but yeah, I think you can tell I'm very happy with this system. I'm a very lucky man to be able to do this. Not all these cattle are not all mine. More than half of my father's, but I run them for him, and I have a few in here. So you can see it's quietened down. They haven't even pushed through. There's enough food on the sides to keep them interested. It's going very well, and they've still got 200 meters of this before we then need to open a new wire. 200 meters after this point here. There's 4 blocks of bananas. Number 1 is down there. We stood in number 2. Number 3 is next, and number 4 is at the top right by the trees over there. And it's all like this, as much forage as this. So they should be packing on the pounds, packing on the weight.